Hello everybody, welcome back to Jolly Monday with Jonny. Bit of a long day, but it's, you know, we beat it. Monday is done, guys. Monday is done. Join me in some celebrational jolly parcel delivery. I hope you're excited. We're going back to that Stranding. Last time progress was very slow. On Sunday, yesterday, we barely got the mission finished. And what I did off camera is I just finished the roads connecting the different cities. So now it's all connected and there's no bollocks with just trying to get from A to B. And, you know, I had a good time doing it. I wasn't forced. So, you know, that just goes to show I'm having a good time with the game. And today we're doing some serious progression. Okay? We're jumping in, we have a mission lined up, and I think without further ado, we're gonna kick it off. Let's go. You will forgive me, I changed hard disk, and the background of that scene is not available in the current hard disk. That's okay, it's not a problem. You might not even have noticed. Hello, ODM. Welcome back.
Clear. Weapons detected.
How is this Monday treating you so far? Spot of luck.
Welcome, Sam Porter-Bridges.
My dude, welcome back. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so, like I said, I finished all of the roads, guys. Look at this, look at this. It's all connected. All the way from Lake Knot City to the south to South Knot City. It's beautiful. And now all we gotta do is first we need to re-equip ourselves with the basic stuff we need, and then we're gonna pick up the story mission here and do some serious progression. I am doing great. Thank you for asking and thank you for returning. Spot of luck. I'm still conquering my Monday. You'll get there. I did, right? If I could, so can you. So, what do we need? Let's take a look at our private storage. And I think we're gonna roll... Probably don't need a bola gun for this. I'm thinking we're gonna roll one container, repair spray. Yellow. Thank you for the follow. We're gonna roll one of these PCCs to build stuff if we need to. Don't need any of that. We'll roll 2 blood bags because we might actually need that. We have a hematic grenade for when and if we need it. And I think aside from that, we're just gonna need to build a couple things. So, put that on my back. we're gonna need some climbing utensils. We gotta fabricate a ladder and a climbing rope. You know what it's like as a streamer? Sometimes you can't pop in as streaming or modding for someone else. I totally get it, man. There's plenty of people I really enjoy as, you know, as streamers, and they either stream at the same time I do, or for whatever reason I can't jump in. So I totally get it, man. And there's no pressure for, you know, for hopping in. But I do appreciate it all the same. Let's do a quick rearrange. That's gonna do us good. And I think we're ready to go. Let's take the orders. This is kind of an optional one. We'll leave it for later. I want to do the big one, which is 80 kilos. And we gotta take it to the north of Mountain Knot City Station, which we haven't been to yet. So we'll grab it. Obviously, the roads don't help us with that too much, but they will come in handy for a lot of other stuff, so that's still gonna be good. Let's grab one of these trusty trikes. Ooh, look at that juicy red. Well, I don't think I selected it. I don't think I selected it. Optimize that. I will need a vehicle.
Order assigned.
Let's jump in real quick. Pop into the garage. 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 I think that one feels a bit more correct. I know garage is the British accepted form, but I am not British, so I can get away with it. If the Queen has any problems, she can sue me. I mean, she already taxes me for quite a bit, I might add. So, she's getting her dues, right? She's doing alright. Do you think it would be weird to be royalty? Would you guys take that deal? If I told you, yeah, you're gonna be born in wealth, but here's the rub, right? You don't have a choice in whether or not you take part in all of this stuff. What's up, Danny? Let's go! Welcome back, my dude. Danny, what do you think? If I gave you the option of being born as royalty, would you take it? Remember, there's no backing out of that project, right? You can't go like, do you know what? It's not working out for me. I want to pop out of this royalty stuff. No. The only way is forwards. You gotta continue being royalty forever. I would say no as well, ODM, I'm with you there. I'm doing great. Danny, thank you for asking, my dude. How are you? And what are you up to? I think it's still like midday for you over there in good old Canada. I don't know, is it old Canada? Has it been around for... I'm a bit ignorant in some of that stuff. What's the blind check? What? Ruined roads? Oh, immediately we're into trouble. Dude, what is this place? Is it a bad guy camp? I mean, not remember my past life? Let's do 30 for you. Okay, let's take a look at the map. What is this? There's nothing on the map. Oh, 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 oh. BT alert. Big BT. Big BT alert. Go around the edges. And go slow. Please go slow. Do not get detected. Ronnie, welcome back. What's up? Looks like the view from my window. Right. Yeah. Exactly. What is the sitch? How are we gonna get up there? I think we gotta continue forwards a little bit. Try to skip past these guys. Yeah, I think royalty is not a good deal. I wouldn't take it. Not that you actually get a choice, right? Sure, you're born into wealth. But honestly, like, money is great. But after a certain point, you hit diminishing returns, you know? Like, if I had, let's say, twice the money I have now, I wouldn't actually change anything about what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. So, yeah, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Would you change something about how you live life, about what stuff you do? If you had, like, a lot more money? Obviously, you gotta meet the basics, right? If you don't have access to the basic stuff, it's fucked. But it's just a means to an end, isn't it? I think we're gonna have to ditch our bike. At least it's not raining in this area, so should be okay. Hello, Jack Garrett. What's up? How are you today? If I decided to be part of royalty, I wouldn't remember my past life. If it's the case, I might, just to rock on with that side and act like a maniac. Here's the deal, Danny. I'm not talking about like a Buddhist kind of situation. There would be no past life. This would be before you're even born. There's no Danny. There's no Danny. And somehow, right, in the quantum nothingness, I would come to you and I would be like, yo, Quantum Danny, you wanna be royalty, my dude? And you'd be like, eh. I would insist a couple times and then you'd give me your answer, and depending on that, you would be born. You know? Tune into the international podcast and thought I'd check out the stream. Dude, I appreciate it. Thank you for making the jump over here. I hope you enjoy it. Give me the royalty, Nicholas. You would take it? This is getting a little bit tough to climb, in all honesty. What's happening, Swamp Donkey, man? Welcome back. Still undecided on whether to pick this game, Jack? What do you think so far? What are the things that maybe are keeping you from picking this up? Also, I think I might throw down a climbing ladder from here, because I think that will be useful. Oh, I can't do it on a slope? Really? Let's see if I can get up on this little vantage point here. Oh, climb up. And we're gonna do a cheeky rope for when we come back. I think it's gonna help out a great deal. To just release it. Does it go down? I hope it will. Yeah. That's not a ladder. Did I say ladder? I meant climbing rope. I'm sorry. The lack of combat, I think, but then again, I work 9 to 5, so would like to come home and relax. Maybe it's the perfect game for that. Dude, I think it is. I think it is.
Not bad.
To give you an idea, yesterday after my stream, I did like 3 hours of just building roads and building some zip lines and other stuff, so I enjoyed the Zen aspect of it a great deal, man. It's also perfectly compatible with listening to a podcast, for example. It's pretty great for that, the side quest stuff. Holy shit! Norman Reedus just followed. What? Totally the real Norman Reedus. Welcome to the stream. It is the perfect game just to chill. Yes, yeah. Hope you're not going to be one of those stream that plays 40 hours and then says game's rubbish. Nah, man. Definitely not. Might pick it up for Christmas. That's a good shout. Always nice to have something to do on Christmas. You know what my biggest surprise was today? Oh, get a hold of yourself, Sam. Don't do it. Don't do it. I got the Disney Plus subscription, and dude, it's a great service. They have a ton of stuff there. And as someone who hasn't seen a lot of the animation stuff like from Pixar, that is a gold mine for Christmas. You know, I'm gonna spend my Christmas watching stuff over there, and it's gonna be amazing. Okay, I'm thinking now we can use an actual ladder. You can see how far we can go. It's so cool, man. And the good thing is fairly cheap. It's like $7 per month. And I'm sharing it with Reg. They allow you to share with several people, with several users. And so it's like $3.50 per month. That's what we're paying right now. Oh, no. Norman. Okay, stay still, Norman. We're gonna do another ladder, okay? No. Take it easy. You got this, right? You got this. Easy, man. You need a little bit of leverage. Oh, that's the angle. Are you into Studio Ghibli movie? Dude, movies. I've seen only a couple, and I would love to see more. But I have not seen many of them. Can I climb the... Oh, that is ballsy. Holy shit. Okay, you know what? Can I... I don't know if this works. Oh, Lord. Please. Oh. Okay. Well, I think so far we're doing okay. Let's throw down a rope from here. I would love for you to throw the rope down so I can actually reach it. Okay, well, a man can dream. Jonny, I think you need a bigger rope or ladder or something. That's a dangerous spot. Yeah, that was pretty dangerous. Best anime movies ever. So I've seen a couple. I think Princess Mononoke, right? That's one from them or by them. That was very good. I also saw another one. Dude, thank you for the follow, Jack. Welcome to the club, dude. And I think a lot of their movies are themed in like post-war. Is it like very depressive setting? But mixed with just lovely animation, isn't it? Lovely, lovely animation. Okay. Well, I think at this point, I want to use yet another rope for me to for me to come down later safely. Release it. So now we have a full ecosystem to make a safe return down the hill. Now let's make sure we're headed in the right direction. We're actually not. So we've conquered the summit, only to find out we were slightly out of the way. Anthony, what's up? How are you doing, man? Castle in the Sky is great. My favorite is Nausicaa of the Valley in the Wind. This is a big mountain. It is. Finally beat Code Vein. Dude, well done. Congratulations. I got a level with you guys. I don't know if I've done the right thing using all of those ropes. We're not even on the right peak. Ha! Oh man. Okay. Let's try to skirt around the edges here. I was so focused, or distracted rather, talking with you guys. Okay. We're gonna have to use yet another rope. Luckily we had a few of these. Dude, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking and welcome. Ronnie, in Scotland we call that a hill. Just like a regular hill.
Freezing.
Have you tried to use your touchpad on the map so you can see elevations? Use your touchpad? How does that work, dude? I have not tried that, no. With the touchpad, what it does for me is... Hello! It does that. Unless you mean this? I think you mean that. Or go to... Okay, let's see. Go to the map and hold the touchpad? Doesn't do anything for me, man. I don't know. Move controller. Oh! Oh! Like that. Okay. Well, I mean, whatevs, man. We're going with it. And this summer weather as well. Dude, really? Summer was hot as balls here in London. Summer was really hot. In fact, I'm thinking if I need to get AC for the future. Because with 2 PCs, in summer it gets toasty, you know? How about now, man? Where is our objective? It's even more to the right? Oh shit, it's down there. Okay. Well, let's use some more ropes just so we can come back up easily and use the same path. Can also use it to go down safely here. They need to give Sam a snowmobile. Oh dude, that would be awesome. Yeah. It allows you to see the contour of the land. I can dig that. You want to visit London? Well, there's a lot to see and do in London, dude. I would recommend go see some musicals, for sure. Musicals are great. Especially like... Let's see, what would be my top recommendation? I think the Book of Mormon, maybe? Like a top recommendation. And then, aside from that, I would tell you to go see The Phantom of the Opera, if you can. And The Lion King. Those would be like my top 3. Also, obviously, concerts. Great place for that. There's also, I think, the biggest Lego store, if you're into Lego. There's a bunch of stuff. Very cool. I like London, but it's very busy. So I live like 30 minutes to 1 hour outside of the center, which is a lot more manageable. I don't really like super busy places to just live on a day-to-day basis. And I'm also fortunate that... Oh, what's wrong? Climbing rope. Used! We have no more climbing ropes. No more climbing ropes. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to go down the slope like a man. Maybe this side is a bit smoother. And thank you for the host, dude. Anthony, appreciate it.
Get it done.
But yeah, I was saying I'm very fortunate to be able to work from home, which is a massive blessing. Massive, massive blessing. You live in Canada, near Toronto. Okay. We had this discussion a few weeks ago, Anthony, and I need your help, okay? Clear it up for me. Is it Toronto or Toronto? Okay, it's a subtle difference, but we had a debate about this. I think they have like they have a Toronto in America, right? And I think that one is typically pronounced Toronto. But I think the Canada one is Toronto, right? I think I'm on the money there, but you'll correct me if I'm wrong. We made it to the station. We took the less viable route out of all the possible routes we could have ever taken in any planet or parallel universe. Infamous, what's up? What's your job? I am a software engineer. I'm team lead of 5 people, now about to be 7 people.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
And
ID. Clear.
it's a wonderful job, dude. I love it.
Not so bad.
It's basically my dream job.
Thank you.
Although I would also love to have the option to go full-time on content creation at some point in the future, but for now it's very stimulating, very challenging, very dynamic. No 2 days are the same. It never gets boring, which is great, right? And I don't have to work at a cubicle. I can work from the comfort of my home. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, we made it to the delivery spot. Deliver cargo. These guys are like, is he a god? How did he traverse the mountains with all this cargo?
Delivering cargo.
You're a smart guy. Well, I don't know about that, but definitely trying to go away from stupidity and towards being better as much as possible. I used to be a real dumbass.
We've heard all about the great deliverer, the BT buster, the terrorist stopper. I'm still working on that last one. Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man.
I'll catch you later, Spot of Luck. Take care, man.
Whoa, incredible. This will be a huge help. Thanks. You're not going to even recognize the way Station 1 went through.
Boom. Chemicals can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at a way station north of Mountain Knot has been increased. Yada yada. They love us. Bunch of stuff. We're basically a legend at this point.
All right. All we need now is to get jacked into the network. Am I right?
I'll jack you up. I can confirm he used to be a real dumbass. Only last week I shouted, "Hey dumbass," and he replied to me 1 week later, He's a changed man. It was a little bit slower than that, the progress, sadly. Took me many years. Are you doing just side missions? No, Anthony, actually, I'm doing main missions right now. I did do a bunch of side missions. Or have done, rather. Armor plate. Dude. And a non-lethal assault rifle? I can dig it. I can dig it, dude. That is dope, because now we have all the ladders and structures from other players.
Patching up this place is gonna take some work, but
that is amazing.
I'm feeling revved up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down.
Also,
thanks, Sam. And good luck out there. Not that you need it. You're gonna hit the West Coast before you know
Black
it.
Friday is around the corner.
Good work, Sam.
Starts on Friday.
To extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now would be a damn good time to do it too, as they just sent out an SOS call. Info's still coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Right. Let's get a move on, my dude. Stop with the dialogue, right?
New order available.
Anyways, Black Friday is only on the 29th, or, you know, 2 weeks from now, whatever. But it's like a whole week over at Amazon, right? So are you guys looking to pick up anything?
That's armor for your shoulders and legs.
Anything you've been waiting for?
The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it. You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
Wait, what? Will protect you from gunfire, but will break if it suffers too much damage. The more plates that are attached, the greater level of protection offered, but the less cargo you'll be able to attach to your suit. Okay, well, we can do one, right? We can do one. And I think I would like a non-lethal assault rifle. I think that sounds pretty good. In addition, I would like 2 ladders, please. And 2 climbing ropes. And that will be it. Cheers. Every game with a gun in it, I get a gun I like, upgrade it, and never switch for the rest of the game. I feel I'm missing out. I'm kind of like that too, I think. Although, more and more recently, I try to diversify. How can I attach the suit? Oh, look at that. Can I not? Can I not put it on my chest to protect the baby? That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we have some stuff to... that's good. I need to recycle some stuff, if you can take me back. Hello, Potato. Welcome back. Okay, recycle the stuff that's done. Right. Potato, would you, if I gave you the choice, like before you were born, right? If I talked with you before, you're just like a nothing potato. If I gave you the choice of being born into royalty, would you accept it? That was the thought experiment of the day. Remember, once you're royalty, there's no way out, right? You're set for life. Okay, we gotta keep heading up north, which is gonna be fine. We have everything we need for that.
Remember, Sam, when the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all. Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
If it's a way out of Mordor, then yes, maybe. Well, I mean, think about it, right? prisons come in many forms, Cat, you know? It could be a different kind of hell, right?
Thank you for your contribution.
Imagine all the commitments and all the shit you have to do.
Stay safe out there.
Station is over there. Okay. Let's head out, boys.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Also, sometimes you know the saying, right? Better the devil you know. Or in this case, better the Mordor you know. Depends on what country. Well, it would have to be a country that has royalty, right? So automatically it's probably already better than Mordor. I don't know. That was a bit judgmental, you know? I hope nobody takes offense. By the way, I'm not really pro-monarchy. I'm somewhere between neutral and against monarchy. I don't know what you guys think about it. I think, you know, nowadays... What the fuck is this? Was this rock moving? Moving rocks, dude. Amazing. Anyways, I think nowadays the role of a monarch
Time to shine, Sam.
is kind of pointless. Oh shit! Massive boulders rolling down. If the country has a better healthcare than Mordor, which I assume they do, then yes. That would probably be the case. I'm against it in principle, but not the people themselves, the construction. Yeah, I don't like the idea of birthright. I think just in general, I am a fan of earning stuff instead of being born into it.
Not bad.
You know, like, why do I owe allegiance to this particular person just because they happen to have been born to, you know, to this bloodline? And that really means nothing to me. You love Downton Abbey, Anthony. You know what? I was talking about it with my parents last time they were here. My dad's a big fan of that kind of stuff. And I haven't watched it, but it looks pretty high production value. Also looks like it has the Ygritte, the actress from Game of Thrones. That's, you know, Jon Snow's big wildling love, a big wildling crush. I think she's in it, right? And she has like a prominent role, which is pretty awesome. Oh, dude. This is big. If we can unlock the zip line. Basically, the zip lines connect directly. So, you know, you're able to just use it to... I'll show you. Okay, so right now we have no connecting zip lines. But that would be something we would have to do, you know? We'd have to unlock the different zip lines and then we can cover a lot of ground very quickly. Is that the place we're going? No? No, it's even beyond. It's a better prison than the prison you're in now. Maybe. Talking about Bloodlines Masquerade game. Hope it's as good as I'm hoping it's gonna be. Dude, yeah. I hope it is good. I haven't played any of those myself. So it would be awesome. Obviously, you know, a lot of those elements from those games are present in a lot of the games I love. So we'll grab the ceramics. So definitely stoked. But we'll see. I try not to overhype myself for games. Even stuff like Cyberpunk, which I know it's gonna be great, and I know I'll probably love it, but I just try not to think too much about games that are far away. Let's go ahead and repair our containers here. Am I the only one that said yes? Yes. But you are in Mordor. Oh man. That's not very tactful, ODM. But also kind of true. Let's use a rope here. Good old Jonny Plays Live rope. Let's go down. Oh, Kat, you missed this. I was talking about this in the beginning. I signed up for the Disney Plus subscription, and I'm sharing the account with Reg, so it's only $3.50 per month, and it has so many amazing movies to watch, Kat, and also TV shows and stuff. Like all of the Pixar stuff, all of the Marvel stuff, you know, even Endgame. And because I've seen quite very few of the animation Pixar movies, even though I loved what I've seen, it's like a gold mine, you know? Especially for Christmas. Nothing like some wholesome program to watch over Christmas. It's amazing. Basically, that video that you saw earlier, Kat, from the cat and the dog, that was from Disney Plus, from Pixar. They have shorts like that, and they're amazing. I mean, Pixar are so fucking good at making those. It's incredible. Anyways, I'm excited about that. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Enemy ping negated. Amazing. So if you time it right, you can negate the enemy ping. Holy shit, it's so far away. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, let's try to get past unnoticed. We can. In case we don't, let's pull out our assault rifle. Non-lethal assault rifle. Just in case they bug us. Signed up for a free trial? Yeah, they give you a 7-day free trial, don't they? That's pretty cool. I like that. It's cool that you guys can split the account. I wish I hadn't seen that vid. No, that's not true. It ends on such a positive and wholesome note. It totally makes up for the other stuff. So I think you can share up to four people that can be streaming at the same time. I mean, they're very generous with that, in all honesty. Let me just adjust my cargo real quick. Do a quick rearrange because it bothers me visually more than anything. That's really the only thing, the only reason. But I went from thinking that Disney Plus was shit to thinking it's maybe the best entertainment subscription service out there right now. I was just blown away. I saw every single thing that I saw on the screen was something that I would love to watch, like right now. Really, really good stuff on there. And I would also have paid that money just to be able to watch The Mandalorian, which, even though it's not totally grabbing me, it's very high production value. I love Star Wars, so there's a lot to enjoy there. I watched episode 2, by the way, of The Mandalorian. No spoilers, but it's okay. Again, cinematography, phenomenal, right? It's phenomenal. It's like a movie when it comes to just production value. But, and it's a big but, not like in a good way, big but kind of thing, but like, it's a big con. The fact that there's no character development at all. So 2 episodes in, there isn't a single character to give a damn about. Even the protagonist, there's nothing there because he's just basically silent. He's like, you know, the tough silent type. But I just have no interest for some reason in figuring out more stuff about the protagonist. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it will blossom into something amazing. Oh dude, this is a really cool looking little area with all those meadows. A lot of vegetation too. Even with like flowers and shit. Look at that. And our objective is over there. Be right back, no worries. Soviet Korea. What's up? Quite the nickname you got there. You know, the game looks great, but it really makes my PS4 suffer.
Let's go.
Every time towards the end of the stream, my PS4 is basically melting. And I can notice it's lower FPS because of the heat. I must rearrange my cargo. That's a big problem. I don't know how, you know, when we go to even more difficult to play games in the future, like into next year, maybe Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if it will even be able to handle those games for long stream sessions. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll wait until PS5 comes out and we'll get a PS5. We'll see. Some extra ceramics. A PS5 could be good for exclusives. Is there a date already? I don't know if they released a date for PS5. I think for now it's just rumors. Let's go ahead and dump the ceramics we picked up into this road. What's up, dudes? Just got out of work. Time to relax. Welcome back, Numba. How are you doing today?
Scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked
Whoa,
until departure.
this place is screwed, man. Just logged into work, time to panic. Oh no.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Boom. Let's deliver that. I'm noticing there's a little bit of stutter in the video capture right now.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills.
We'll see if that doesn't solve. We might have to restart the stream because that's not on my end. There's a bit of a stutter there in the capture. All right.
Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really.
No problem, man.
I hear the chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? Oh, I hope so. Give it a try, huh?
Just restarting my capture there, 1 sec. We'll see if it gets better. Tips on making the most out of the background like you have. Seneko, what's up? Yeah, lots of tips, man, and I love talking about that stuff. I would invite you to join our Discord. I'll leave a link for that. I have a whole channel there where, you know, I can discuss your case particularly and take a look at your stuff if you want. But just general tips is, first off, if it's gonna cost you too much money or it's not gonna be possible to have a cool background, go with a green screen. It looks very good too. The power of the background is that you can show a little bit of what your vibe is and what you're interested in and what you like. So maybe if you like comics, right, you could have a shelf with comics. But the big thing I would do, what you need is differentiation between you and your background. So if I show you here, and we'll get back to the game in a second. So you can see that the background is in one color, and then I'm just white color. I don't have the blue color on me. And that gives a degree of differentiation in a way that makes me stand out a bit. You know, a big mistake is when people have just one coat of, let's say, RGB color on everything, and they blend in with the background. That's bad, right? So the best thing you can do is get one main light for you that's soft, so it doesn't do any shadows on your face. And again, on the Discord, I can give you some specific options. And then you can buy a very cheap RGB backlight. Seneko with the $20, my dude. You did not have to do that, but I really appreciate it. I'm glad you feel you're getting value out of this, and like I say, I'm happy to help you more specifically with more time. But anyways, RGB backlight, very powerful tool, right, if used correctly. So most important thing is good light on you, and then secondary is some color to give a bit more interest to your backdrop. But anyways, back to the game. Thank you very much for the tip, dude. That's very generous, Seneko. I appreciate it. And I would love to take a look at your stream, maybe give you some ideas, take a look at what you're doing. So feel free to either whisper me here, drop a link, or join our Discord.
For info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Your work is...
Here's another thing too that's important is your positioning in the frame. Try to be more or less centered on it and don't have a lot of dead space. I see a lot of people with just a blank wall occupying 30% of their image. And another thing is make sure you're looking into the middle of the screen and not the other way. If you have to, invert your camera. Oh, some baby action. Let's go full cinematic. No! She doesn't bleed. Yo, not cool.
Amelie!
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Edge Knot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Kipu is the earring. No, sorry, the necklace.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Okay. So that happened, I guess? Or did it? Or was it all a dream? Literally no one knows. Mail received from Philip North. Let's take a look at that maybe. Let's have a shower first. It's been a bit of a day, right? That might just make me buy this game. Oh, dude. It has some really high quality cinematics. They really nailed the motion capture stuff. And it's Kojima, so it's a quirky story.
EX grenade number 0.
Shower done. Let's check our email. We'll be out of here. Let's go. Philip North, thanks for saving our buddy. You showed up in the nick of time. I'd just about given up on our guy Langdon. But he's on the mend now, thanks to you. Should be back to work before long, but in the meantime, I'll have to cover for him. Don't worry, he knows what he owes you, or that he owes you his life. He'll probably be sending you a message of thank you himself soon enough. If I'm being honest though, it was his own damn fault. An old pro like him shouldn't be letting explosives slip by under his nose. He shouldn't know how clever these terrorists are getting. Oh, and thanks for connecting us to the chiral network. Yeah, no problem. No problem. A toast to a porter good and true. My dear Mr. Bridges, please accept my humblest apologies and my most heartfelt thanks. Once again, your incomparable pizza delivery skills have been put to the proof and found unimpeachable in every regard. Do forgive us if we seem ungrateful. You did, right? The visiting couple, twin souls of decorum as they are, were desperate to present themselves to you in holographic form that they might express their heartfelt appreciation. Regretfully, they are hopeless novices in matters technological, and as I myself was away procuring vital supplies, I was unable to rectify the situation on their behalf. Okay, I understand. Recovery request. Resources scattered by the supercell. Sam, I heard you were at Mama's place. Well, I've got a request for you, direct from Bridges. There's some cargo, rare metals, that got swept up in the supercell and ended up at the bottom of the waterfall, northwest of South Knot. We need you to track it down and get to the city. Check Mama's terminal for an official order. By the way, we're receiving eyewitness reports of a small glowing object somewhere in the vicinity. Retrieving it is not part of the order, but I thought you might be interested in it regardless. Hate to hit you up direct, but we can't leave that cargo sitting there forever. And you're the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone I ever met. Okay. Strange light at the incinerator. This is going to sound crazy, but you've got to believe me, Sam. So, I was at the incinerator. They'd found a body near the way station and I needed it to be burned. Since we don't exactly have a team of corpse disposal guys on call, I was given the job. I've been outside more than the other guys lately, so it makes sense. Wasn't like I could say no. Someone had to do it. Doesn't mean I wasn't scared shitless though. I don't have dooms or anything, but you don't need special powers to know when a BT's caught your scent. And I could tell they weren't far behind. I just wanted to get the job done and come here, but then one of the fuckers popped out of nowhere and nearly gave me a heart attack. Somehow, I make it into the incinerator without getting grabbed, and that's when things got really weird. I saw this glowing thing, this light, I guess. I wanted to take a closer look, but I wasn't able to take any chances. I had to get the hell out of there. I can't stop thinking about it now. You should check it out if you have the chance. We will. We will. I'm really loving this game. I just wish there were less moments that stop my momentum. I think I would agree. Yeah, especially when you're out and about and there's something that stops your movement. I hate that. I wish they didn't do that very much. But those aren't a big portion of the time anyways, so it's still really good. The flashbacks are intensifying. I love the look of the shoulder plate. Very cool.
Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Whoa, that was a lot of... That was a big truth bomb.
Check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Welcome back, Idberit. I'm sorry I couldn't salute you straight away, but there was a big blob of information occurring. I hope you are well.
The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long.
Story's getting better and better. It's getting juicy, Danny.
There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar in the near future. There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
I'm great, dude. I'm great. Thank you for asking, and welcome back. Orders for Sam. Antimatter bomb delivery? Excuse me? You want me to deliver an antimatter bomb? Across the mountain, my dude? Sure, it's only 80 kilos. Right? What is the worst that could happen?
That firearm can be loaded with hematic rounds. It's fitted with a dot sight as well. Should improve your aim.
Assault Rifle 2. An improved version is now capable of firing hematic rounds. Okay. Cool. Cool. I think that maybe we should... Okay, let's just confirm this. Maybe we should get one of those little cargo thingies, so we don't have to carry all of this on our back. We could also grab a bike, see how far it takes us. You still loving the game? Yeah.
Be advised, Sam. The case for that antimatter... The magnetic traps that keep the antimatter sequestered.
I
A
understand.
powerful impact.
Atomic
Any
bomb,
If it
delicate.
goes off, and if the kind we can't come back from.
Okay, gotcha. Allow me to continue. We're gonna be fine, dude. I don't know what all the fuzz is about. We've carried more delicate cargo before.
Order assigned.
Let's pop a save. Woo!
Pleasant journey.
Ohayo, ungenki desu.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Riding with an atomic bomb. What could possibly go wrong?
What can't you do?
Loving the Japanese accent. It needs a little work, but Ohio. Let's see. Let's take a look at our map, because I think we're going into that bandit camp. So I don't know if we want to stay on top of the mountain as we're going now, or try to go could maybe try to just drive past. Enemy scanner negated. Correct. I have been detected, which is suboptimal. I'm also driving into enemies. Get wrecked. They cannot react in time. Woo! Still alive, baby! Wheelie. Oh! Oh, okay. Holy shit, that was intense. We made it through the bad guy camp. Johnny, you pumped for Neo 2? It seems like it would be right up your alley. It would? Yeah, yeah. For sure. Do they have a release date? I didn't get to play the beta, but it looked pretty cool from what I've seen. Oh. We have BTs. Okay, I think we're gonna have to continue on foot from here. Yeah. March 13th. Okay, it's a long ways off. That would be dope. What does Genki mean? Genki. Go this way. Still no actual BTs despite the rain. Means I'm well? Really? The exact translation is health. Genki desu ka? Genki desu ka? Hi. Genki desu ka? Basically fluent, right? Time to pack our bags and move to Japan.
Fuck this.
I love the way stuff sounds in Japanese. It has this epicness about it, you know? Let me just open the window here. Gotta ventilate a little bit. My PlayStation gets so toasty. Jonny Stranding. How are you is Ogenki desu ka? Ogenki desu ka? Shut up, baby. You're fine. I love how everything sounds in Japanese. How is that dirty, cat? And to say I'm fine, you can respond with Genki desu. Oh, dude. Genki desu ka? Genki desu. I wish I could migrate to Japan. I don't know, man. They have a lot of fish in their diet. I do like the stuff, but not for like every day. Also, Jonny, the ka has no translation in the question mark symbol in Japanese. The ka has no translation. It's the question mark. Oh. So, ka indicates a question? Oh yeah, dude, the music is so good, right? Correct. So you can add ka to the end of any sentence, basically, and make it a question. Kinda like the K in Spanish. You have to say Genki desu ka with question intonation. Okay. Whoa. I'm the last generation that can claim to be a Japanese descendant in your family. Nice. I would like to as well. Yeah. Mountain Knot City Distribution Center.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Imagine if we tripped and fell down right now.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
That would be hilarious.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
It looks beautiful. Yeah.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Japanese spoken language is quite easy to learn. I don't know, man. Doesn't seem easy. Doesn't seem easy. I must be doing something wrong with the power suit. It shows I have it, but it's not shown on my character. And it doesn't sound like that. You have to equip it. You have to equip it. I'll show you in a sec.
Doing bridges? That network you're building is carrying some nasty stuff. Stuff nobody would want anywhere near them. I thought you people would have figured that out by now. We want no part of your chiral network or the UCA.
That voice. Is that you, Mama? You hit your head there, Mama?
I'm not yours, and yours is no kind of mother.
All right. Enough games, Mama.
I don't think you heard me, mister. Mountain Knot City is telling you and the UCA to take a hike. You people keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna put us right back on the road to the death stranding. We didn't ask for you to come and tell us how to live our lives. We'll decide that for ourselves, thank you very much. All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city?
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's Lochner.
Lochner? Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
Look, go home and don't
You
come
listen
back.
here, Mama.
Listen to me, damn it. I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. We need her, and we need her people. We've lost too many others as it is. Without Mountain Knot City, the chiral network and the UCA will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lochner is Mama's twin sister. Former Bridges 1. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Malingen. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lochner's is theoretical. Mama designed the qubit hardware. Lochner, the software. They said they could converse
Cool.
over any distance. Said they had a special bond.
Hashtag not the mama.
I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this. There wouldn't be a chiral network without them.
We don't know why
They were
he's
so
wearing a
close
mask.
that some
No.
said they were like one person in
I'll
two
show you in a
bodies.
sec how to
Might
equip
be
the
why they were able
suit.
to develop the Cupid. But they had a falling out after Molingen's accident. Lochner left Bridges and cut off all contact with us. I don't know what happened between them. But if we don't bring Lochner around, our plans to make America whole again are finished.
Make America whole
Not
again.
that I'm asking you to stick your nose in their personal business. Though if you did, it might help us figure out how to bring Lochner around. Which would be great, because our plans to make America whole again are finished without her.
That's
In the
Logan.
meantime, if you've got any bright ideas, feel free to give them a shot.
Hashtag Mawa. Make America great or whole again. Okay, so if you hold your D-pad up direction, you bring up the menu to equip stuff. One of the things you can equip is your power skeleton. You do need to make sure you have it, you know, in your inventory. And same goes for glasses and other stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have then. Nothing. We have nothing and we can't use this. Can't use the facilities. Okay. Wonder if it was a bug?
Have a pleasant journey.
Maybe? Maybe you just didn't equip it? Johnny, did you watch the first episode of War of the Worlds on BBC? No. They're doing a new show on that? Have not seen it. No, that's interesting. Find a way to change Loch Ness' mind. How are we gonna do that? Let's start with a save. It's like me going to the wrong delivery drop-off. Yeah, I mean... Well, at least we dropped off the nuclear bomb, I guess.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Maybe we can check out some of these structures. They look pretty interesting. Ooh, that's nasty. Do we have anything in these? Some ceramics up there. New series. First episode was pretty good. I'd recommend it. That's awesome, dude. That's baller. Hold L1 and look for an objective. Good idea. We have roads to build. Huh. I don't see any. I mean, let's pick up the ceramics from here. We got a ton of these little prefabs. Let's take a look at that email in case it has any information for us. Hope you're kicking ass and taking names, Sam. We heard HQ suspects the whole Central Knot void out thing might have been terrorism. Kinda blew my mind to think they're hitting the East Coast already. Things have been getting worse out there too. It was quieter in this neck of the woods when we first showed, that's for sure. Okay. Do we have any information regarding what's going on? Good news, Sam. The antimatter bomb should stop the tar from spreading. Thank you for that. You really saved our bacon. I wasn't able to connect to Cupid though. Loch Ness stepped in to stop me. She might not be in Bridges anymore, but she still calls the shots around here. Wasn't much I could do after that. It's not like I could ignore her. You know, she's changed a lot ever since Mama got caught up in all that terrorism stuff. Stands to reason, of course, what with their relationship. Still, even if it's not my place, I've gotta ask, could you go and talk to Mama about it? I've got a feeling they could patch things up if we could just get them started speaking to each other again. Oh, we gotta go back to Mama. Mama! Just kill the man! Alright, where was the ceramics? I'm gonna grab those. Just put those materials in the road that's being built down there. Need to go back to the first area and do some delivery runs. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff there. You're supposed to go back to Mama's lab? Gotcha. Digging the snow here. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. And we're gonna grab those metals too. That is a good amount of metals. Yeah. Where are the metals? Oh, over there. Okay, maybe they're further away than I thought. Not too far now. A bit greedy of me to go for these.
Walked up worse.
Where are the freaking medals? Okay, let's go back. Take it easy. Take it easy. So let's take a look at our map. We gotta go all the way back to Mama. Do we have any stations that are fairly nearby? Looks like we could make our way to the weather station. And I think that's what they want us to do. I think that's what they want us to do. Let's try it. It's gonna be fun. This is what I was waiting for. The snowy peaks. It's my favorite thing in any game. Heavy rain and snow. That looks pretty good. We can see our footfall there. Also looks like there's a memory chip up here. Let's try it. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Boom.
There we go.
Yeah. Weather station is this way. Oh, I want the medals. Let's do a little sorting. Get things in a better situation up there. Dude, this place looks so cool with the crumbling buildings. Although there's no way that would work. The way that building is right now, it would just collapse. Now, once we get to the weather station, we're gonna be able to... I think we're gonna be able to repair the zip line. And the zip line should take us right back. I'll show you. So it should take us right across this river. So you can see here this little icon. These are zip lines. And even though we can't see them right now, we can probably get zip lines from the weather station. Probably. Maybe. Ladder time. Yeah. I love that shit. Shut up, baby. See? The baby shuts up if you ignore it enough. Good stuff. Oh, dude, that's some thick snow. Do you think Canada ever gets this bad?
God damn, it's cold.
where you're almost knee deep into snow. The baby shuts up when you ignore it enough. Jonny parenting 101. Exactly. You know, when people tell me, oh, this is for the weather station. Oh, that's very heavy. Let's go. When people tell me, oh, parenting is difficult. No, it's not. You're making it difficult, you know? Just have a soundproof room where you can shut the door. I'm joking. Worse than that in here? Nah, come on, Danny. Out in the street? Does it ever get like this? Like knee deep? Knee deep? Get it together, Sam. We're almost there. Four likes received from BB. He basically loves us. The stern parenting style. Oh yeah. That looks pretty. I mean, that looks fantastic, actually. Where I live in upstate New York, snow like that is fairly normal? Dude! How do you walk on the street? Do you have like special shoes? Okay, we're not gonna grab this cargo. It's gonna be too much. Stay strong, Sam. You're fine. Just don't get caught. Timefall snow. Timefall snow will drastically accelerate the decay. Is that what it said? Let's go ahead and repair some of our containers. That should be enough to make it to the station. I'm loving the snowfall, dude. You got some thick flakes of snow. Looking real good. Okay, well, that's kind of fucked, isn't it? I'm thinking maybe a climbing anchor. Good old Jonny plays live rope. Oh, it's gonna be close. But we barely have enough rope. Very good. Roboticist. Hold on a second. This is new. And totally not on the map. Got a little station here. Off the grid. Dude. Inhabitants? The roboticist. Maybe, I think no inhabitants here. For now. Let's see how our cargo is doing. Do we need to repair it? I think we should, yeah. Nope, wrong thing. Yeah. I think calling this a walking simulator is unfair because of the amount of preparation that goes into each delivery and tense moments. Tense BT moments. I agree, man. I think it's reductionist to call it that. Right, where is the... the weather station. Somewhere this way, I think. Yeah, the preparation is really cool. You know, the loadout. There's a lot there to enjoy if you dig that stuff. It's not a walking simulator, it's an Amazon Prime simulator. I would like to think they have a better infrastructure that doesn't rely on one person traversing mountains. We're almost there, dude. Alright, take a breather. Have a monster drink. This is so awesome, man. And I know some people complained about the fact that you go quickly from really dry lands to, let's say, snowy peaks. But I love the fact that they've concentrated things that much. So it doesn't take you ages to get to a different biome, you know? I know it's not realistic, but for a video game, I think it's just more fun to see a plethora of different environments. You know? Lippy, welcome back. How is that the best way to pack your stuff? The game is mad. And to be fair, we can actually optimize a little if we go in here. It's still ridiculous, isn't it? Look at that. How are you doing, Lippy? What are you up to? I love the look of the area, though. Fantastic stuff. Oh, that's the windmill. Or like the winter station. Break from work? Nice. Shut up, baby. Music time. That is amazing looking. This music works so well with the game. It's such a great choice to get this band featured. I need to listen to some of it out of the game. I didn't know the band before. Oh, that's the game music, Lippy. Yeah. It's fantastic. A fantastic music selection they have. And they play these songs at specific moments, you know? It's not random. So good, man. Oh, let's have a drink. It makes me want to play some guitar. Like, we'll pick up a guitar and do some improv on this. Reminds me a little of Pink Floyd. It has a vibe. Has a vibe. They have such a good groove. What a beautiful game, dude. I really like it. We'll deliver the lost cargo that we had for this man. Yeah. No, I think I got what you were saying. With just the groove they had, right? How they set up the groove.
I appreciate you going out of your way for us, Sam. You really are incredible. I don't know how you do it.
I know, right? Can't wait to see this on PC. Oh yeah. That's gonna be amazing. New interview unlocked. Bunch of materials unlocked. Why don't we check out one of the interviews?
Good luck to you, and take care of yourself.
It's been a while since we've read any interviews. The song will continue after, but looks like we unlocked a new floater. Improved version of the floater that is capable of carrying more cargo. Okay. And what do we need to do? Could take orders. We don't need that stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's just read an interview or two, because it's been a little while since we've done that. Not mail. Data. Interviews. The interviews are interesting. I want to catch up with some of them. Why don't we start at the end though, maybe? Fragile's umbrella and suit. What's up, 16-bit heroes? Welcome back. How's it going? We're gonna read a couple of interviews. Fragile's umbrella and suit 2 years ago. You think that thing Fragile carries is an umbrella? I can see why you jumped to that conclusion. What with that shape and all, but you're wrong. If it's any consolation, I thought it was an umbrella too at first. It's actually some kind of navigational device that Fragile came up with herself. I won't pretend to understand the theory behind it, but I'm told it factors chiral density across beaches and plots coordinates for her jumps. Fragile's got some kind of dooms that lets her move from beach to beach. The way she tells it, she kind of clears her mind and lets her powers do the rest. Maybe it's something similar with the spikes on her suit. When Fragile senses chiralium concentrations, they pop out. I'm not sure if she would be able to tell otherwise. Or she would be able to do it otherwise or tell otherwise. It's like an unconscious reaction. The spikes only retract when chiral density decreases. Oh, okay. So they react to chiral density. But who knows? Names and theories are just ways of coping with things we don't really understand. Same with visual indications of the intangible, maybe. All I can say is that Fragile's umbrella and spikes seem to help her hone her powers. An asexual world, a counselor, 3 years ago. Records suggest that the widespread aversion towards physical contact and intimacy was a phenomenon that had been observed even before the Death Stranding. One contemporary report, for example, details the increasing popularity of the sexless lifestyle among young people. A growing percentage of the younger cohort were self-identifying as asexual, claiming to be incapable of feeling desire or attraction. Accordingly, such individuals were less likely to have children or engage in sexual activity. It should be noted, however, that many other unique sexual identities were being recognized during this period, such as demisexuals, who are incapable of sexual attraction without an emotional connection, or panromantics, who profess an attraction unrestricted by sex or gender, albeit one not necessarily sexual in nature. It's going well. It's got an incredible deal. It got an incredible deal on a pair of Shure SM7Bs today. Nice. You got a pair of them? Why do you need two? That's amazing, though. Fantastic. One theory posits that the Stranding accelerated the proliferation of these sexualities in a terrifying new world in which BT's roam and annihilation is an everyday occurrence. People have grown reticent to form emotional connections with others. Although there has been no measurable decrease in human fertility, the birth rate has nevertheless dropped dramatically. Incidents of sexual harassment and assault have also seen a sharp decrease, which seems to suggest that sex could not be further from our minds, for better or for worse. I must preempt myself by admitting that I do not have any empirical data with which to support the following claim. That said, it is my contention that, based on the aforementioned observations and others, the vast majority of the population could be categorized as asexual. Nobody's getting it on? Planning for future podcasts. Nice! Like a local podcast with someone else? Would it be your wife? That would be cool. We'll read one more here and then we'll get going. The discovery of beaches and the concept of death 3 years ago. Dr. Hartman. With the discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death was unopened or upended. I doubt you will find many who would deny this. Alas, we can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, for our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving, much like our understanding of the universe as a whole. Perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse. But I digress. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of an associated individual. Hello, Basil. Hey, buddy. And therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued the psychological, psychoanalytical, and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the Death Stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. There was a fad back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about the beaches, and in so doing, gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doomed sufferers, in particular, provided excellent opportunities for study. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period: if a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? A conundrum on the surface, perhaps, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. And yet, this begs another question. If all that is required is consciousness, akin to that of a human. Could an AI have a beach? An android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect the worlds of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. It's pretty interesting. I love reading some of these. You get a lot of insight that normally you wouldn't pick up on. Accidental nap inbound. Me and my wife, Donna, do a stream some nights now, and she still has a condenser, and it'll pick up my voice too because of the pattern. Oh yeah, that's a great mic for like local podcasting with someone else. Really cool stuff. There's a safe house down here. You know what I think we need? I think what we would need is a watchtower. I think a watchtower. Oh, we have one here. Let's use it. Basically, I'm looking for zip lines. Zip lines is gonna be the quickest way to get back to reality. Oh, the ghost gravity. Nope. Don't know the lyrics, but you get the idea. So let's look around for... What was that? Ooh, there's a memory chip? We should go pick that up. Roboticist. I could use one of those too. Are we still talking about the Shure mic? I do not see any zip lines, which annoys me a little. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go pick up the memory card, and we're just gonna go towards the nearest station. Oh, a nap? Her name is Linnea? Linnea? Am I saying that correctly? Linnea? I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. Was supposed to say a duo stream. Okay, gotcha. No worries. Could use a nap, but I have coffee instead. That's how I do it, man. That's how I do. Pick up that memory card. Okay, let's go ahead and rest in that safe house. Safe house. No one knows how to say it. Oh, Linnea. Linnea. I feel bad. It's okay. It's okay. You gotta pick your battles, man. Can't win them all. So it's like Lin? Linnea. 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 Maybe a bit closer now. Drink that monster. Okay, let's take a quick look at the map. What's our quickest way to return to civilization? Well, we can just cross the river. There's a bridge. If we go in this direction, we should be able to use that bridge. First part, righty. Second is Naya. Oh. Linnea. Linnea. Yeah. Linnea. Linnea. We'll get there, man. Needs a little work, okay? Oh, man. Okay, I have a question for you guys. I want to know, be honest with me, okay? We have some... We have some familiarity. You can be honest with me. You can level with me. Tell me yes or no, does this happen to you when you're at a social event of some form and you meet someone new and you introduce yourself like, oh, hi, Johnny, nice to meet you. The other person says his or her name. I want to say 8 times out of 10, I immediately forget their name after. So it would be like, oh, nice to meet you, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny, nice to meet you. Oh, hey, yeah, James. Oh, hi, yeah, great to meet you. 2 sentences later, I already don't know their name, guys. Forgotten within moments, right? Just gone. We can call her Mrs. 16-bit Heroes. Yeah. Totally normal? Okay. Good. I feel validated. Thank you. I think I heard once that a good strategy was to repeat their name. It sounds kind of dumb, but I think that has helped me. So, for example, in this case, right, I'd be like, oh, nice to meet you. Name's Johnny. He would go, or she would go, you know, oh, my name is blah. And immediately in the next sentence, I would use their name, right? Like, oh, James. Yeah, nice to meet you, right? Or, you know, oh, cool name. And I think that is a decent workaround. It's given me okay results. Either that or we just don't care about other people. I knew where you were going before you even finished. Infamous, you get that all the time as well. Happens to me all the time. My strategy, if I forget, I'll ask for their nickname. It's like asking their name but sneakily. Oh man. What is it? What if it's a name that it's impossible to nickname, Cat? It would be totally obvious that... Don't you ever get busted with that, Cat? Like, don't you ever have a situation where the other person is onto you and they're like, you forgot my name, didn't you? You dick. Yeah, it's rough, man. Oh, free truck. Let's go. Thank you for the bridge. I will leave you some likes.
It was a good day. Thanks for the help.
There we go. The worst is when you run into someone you're supposed to recognize and they have changed so much over the years you have no idea who they are. Oh yeah. And then they go, the thing they say is like, oh, you remember me, right?
Let's roll.
And I would be like, I don't. And I'm just too honest, so I just say that I don't. And it's super awkward. You know, I'm not someone who would be like, oh yeah, you know, oh yeah. How have you been? You know, how long has it been? It's, you know, time passes, it's crazy. Right? I wouldn't be able to keep up the lie. I play it cool. Your charisma is plus 10. Yeah. So you can just lie. By the way, Kat, did you play Outer Worlds? It's on Game Pass. I think you guys don't have Game Pass, right? In Mordor. But I think you would love that game if you got a chance to play it. You see these roads, guys? This is what I spent my Sunday afternoon doing. I was hanging out in Reg's stream and I was building these roads. It's beautiful. By the way, Star Wars is getting so good. Nice, dude. I can't wait to play it. It looks amazing. Not lying, more like, really no nickname? I'll give you one. Wink. Had you guys seen these holograms before? The Horizon Zero Dawn holograms? That's a pretty cool wink to the game. No Game Pass there? Shit. Disaster. Oh, Lippy, you hadn't seen those? That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, I'm sure I'm gonna love Star Wars. I love the gameplay. It looks phenomenal. I think Reg was saying... This is very typical of Reg. He's very resistant to giving praise. And his praise to the game was, yeah, it looks okay to pretty. Okay to pretty. I was looking at the game and my jaw was dropping at how amazing it looked with the action. Totally smooth FPS. Amazing, you know, lightsaber action. And he's like, yeah, looks okay to pretty. Fuck off, man. What's incredible to you if that's like not even registering in the scale? Registering with a J, of course. That's murder for you. That's sad. Are you guys gonna get Game Pass, Cat, at some point? It's pretty and the combat is a blast. Yeah, yeah. Compared to what? I don't know. I think he's talking about his expectations for current gen. I think he expected just maybe something beyond what current gen has to offer, and it's just current gen, but like really good presentation. 1 second, I just need to clear my notes. Sorry about that. Okay, we do have some memory chip data to share. Feed Basil. I have fed Basil.
This will be right at home in my collection.
Right, buddy. In fact, he's sleeping there.
That's sweet of you, Sam.
Hey, buddy. Data restored.
Thank you for your contribution.
Does Basil get wet food? No, he's a dry food only kind of guy. The main reason you want to give your cats wet food is if they don't drink enough water, they don't get the hydration they need. So wet food is a good way to work around that. But Basil has a fountain. It's like a fountain that's constantly, you know, circling the water. So he drinks plenty. So he's doing okay just with that. Let's send out a bot. This one will be okay. Send that out. A cat fountain, that's amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. Because the whole thing is, if the water is stale, like just in a pot, cats don't really go for it, right? They hate stale water, so you need to keep it flowing to give an impression that it's fresh. And that's why it's just a cube with water inside and a little pump that's, you know, just circling the water there. It works really well. I knew someone that fed her pets raw chicken. Ugh, nasty. Basil is spoiled, he is. In fact, I have over here his new base. It's like a tree house, a cat house. Really cool stuff. Once I assemble it, I'll take some cool pictures. Maybe make a video out of that. It's good for their teeth, the raw chicken. Despite technical issues, I'm having a 10 out of 10 experience with the game. It really might be the best linear Star Wars game ever. Amazing, dude.
You should have more faith in yourself.
That's dope. We're gonna be playing it on the channel once we're done with this. Super excited for that. I think we have earned a rest in our private room.
Work is great.
Let's go for a number 2 in a shower. Uncooked, bones and all. Ew, nasty. Nasty stuff. You know, chicken, I love chicken, but raw chicken has this really slimy quality to it, right? All other meats are not like that, but chicken is super slimy. So, are you close to finishing this game, human? We are in episode 6 out of 14, but I'm told they go way faster at this point. So, I'm hopeful. Let's go number 2. It's also got some crazy bacteria. Oh, does it, dude? Gotta hit that can.
EX grenade number 2.
Grenade number 2. Boom. Ready for travel, man. I wish you could change his clothes in some way. I don't think you can you? Customize. You can customize the backpack if you wanted, but we can check out the equipment rack. I don't think we have anything we can do there. Change color scheme. Yeah, it's just the stuff we have so far. Seriously, toilet cam? Oh yeah. And shower cam. Did you see the shower cam, Lippy? You got a very in-depth... Well, not in... That sounds wrong. Just a very... You know what? Let's go for a shower. This is for you, Lippy. Enjoy. The fan service. Norman Reedus fan service. It is so Kojima, right? Can you have him topless delivering packages? No. Tell your friend that no. That's why you gotta cook it to 160. Yeah, never do pink chicken. Pink chicken bad. Bow chicka wow wow. But just as bad as pink chicken is dry chicken. Don't listen. No, this is serious, right? Especially if you have someone you love in your life. Don't ever cook them dry chicken. Okay? Remember. Important life lessons. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome back, my dude. How's it going? Dry chicken is punishable by whatever you can think of. Looks like we got a new email. A war crime? The chiral artist. So these two just got married and looks like their marriage is a disaster, which is really funny. So we keep getting emails about how shit life is for them. Did you finally meet up with Amelie yet? I hope she lives up to your memory of her. When you finally do. I didn't get so lucky in that respect. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't live with him anymore. I went back to my mom's. They're separated. It was terrifying. Making the trip on my own, but I watched the weather patterns for days and made it just barely. What's those? I love the emotes they use. Maybe I should have asked for help, but I couldn't bear to wait any longer. For your sake, I hope yours and Emily's story has a happier ending. Wait, but Emily is my sister, isn't she? I'm still confused about that. Avoiding autotoxemia. Yeah, I know how to do all that. Cheers. Let's get out of here. Would you rather have dry chicken or no chicken at all? like in my life? Or do you mean like for one dinner? It's a very important conversation to have. Dry chicken affects us all. No chicken? I think I could live without chicken. If it was like every now and then you can have dry chicken. Maybe like fried chicken, even if it's dry, I can do with it, you know, but dry chick and dry chicken are totally different. Dry chick. Okay, so we got some materials to recycle here. The ceramics, the metals, we don't need that shit. Also don't need that shit. I challenge you to make dry fried chicken. Good luck with that. Well, how about this, Lippy? If you cook really dry chicken, right, on purpose, and then you fry it, it's still dry, right? On the inside, even though it has a crusty outside. I missed your answer. I guess I didn't commit to an answer. I would say this. If I can just have chicken sometimes, I would do it. I would go for the dry chicken over no chicken, but only if I can choose when to have it. If it's like I'm getting fed dry chicken on a regular basis, that's fucked. That's a no-go, right? I can live with other meats. Would need to test that. I gotta say, most people read things plain and boring. There's an element of authenticity in your voice, like you really invest in the lore you read. Yes! Yes, Jonathan. Cheers, man. I do try to make that an interesting element of the show. Okay, so do we have any orders for us? Bot deliverable. Let's send out another delivery here and continue with the progression. Life without jerk chicken is not a life worth living. I don't know. I think I could live without chicken. I like other meats enough that I would be okay. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%, but you know, that's what I would go with. Now, here's a... I don't know if you guys are ready for this. This is gonna be a deep one.
Thank you for your contribution.
Philosophical question of the day, okay? If you could build a robot that talked with you like a person does, to the point where you wouldn't know you're talking to a robot. So if you're talking over the phone or something where you don't see the robot, right? You're not face to face. And everything about the conversation with the robot, this is important. Let's go big, okay? Everything about the conversation tells you it's a human being, and you're convinced beyond doubt that it's a conscious person, human being, and then you discover it's a robot. Would you grant that it has consciousness just because it's able to talk to you like a person would? If your answer is no, then I challenge you to tell me what would convince you. What would make it a conscious being? We need to go talk to Mama real quick, see what she's up to. Let's go big. Gotta get back to work. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Lippy, thank you very much. And take care. We'll catch you next time. We will be back tomorrow, Lippy, if you want to continue the intrepid adventures of the delivery man. Bacon wrapped pizza? Wait, what was that about? I was caught in my philosophical thread. If it's aware of its own existence, But you don't know. Here's the thing. You're talking to it, right? And it would be able to convince you that it is aware. But you don't know whether or not it is, right? You don't have access to its consciousness. Whether it has it or not. Infamous, you say yes? I would say yes as well. Yeah. A lot of work today, ODM? Oh no. Where's Mama? She's right around the corner, apparently. If it was self-driven and not steered and guided through the convo, kinda, I would run some tests to see how deep the rabbit goes, but I can see myself saying yes. Yeah, so it's not steered by anything. The robot in this thought exercise is totally autonomous. And there's no, like, engineer controlling it or feeding it information. Dude, where's Mama's lab? The Turing test? Kinda, yeah. I've played Nier Automata too many times, definitely a yes. I feel like the question has a Thanos principle vibe. Like Thanos from Marvel. That's not the direction I was going, actually. But it's an interesting thought.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, what would be your standard to accept the robot as a conscious being, you know? Think about that. That's Talos Principle. I played the game. Played that game. Can't fork in time.
Thanks for coming back.
How you doing? Always come back for you.
Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
They're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters. I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom, void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
I'm too distracted by this woman. Just can't pay attention to the plot.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping, super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out. Cut the cord connecting us.
But Mama. I have seen that movie. It's one of my favorites.
Made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost.
Gotta leave it all behind.
Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lochna wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lochna's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lochna needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything.
That was deep.
If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it.
Let's go.
Take me home to Lochna.
I hate emotions. It's okay, Kat. It's okay.
Sam, would you sit me up? I haven't been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
Hello, Basil.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. Two of you are still connected.
Little Basil.
Okay, Sam. Let's go.
Why can't she ride in my car with me? You can just ride shotgun. Right, Basil? That makes no sense. Every time I go audio only, Basil shows up. Oh man. That's actually true. Okay, so we got a big mission ahead of us. But hey, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, there's many ways you can support it. You can talk about it on social media. You can connect with us over at the Discord. There's a link here. You can follow me on Twitter and chat with me over there. All of that stuff helps a great deal. And you can always hit that notification button so you get all the notifications when we go live. And you can stay tuned to YouTube for videos there as well. Thank you very much for watching. I've been trying to basically tune out the story as much as possible. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Guys, have a fantastic evening. I will hand you over to the lovely Evie, who is playing some Pokemon Shield. Let's go hang out with her. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.